Hello everybody, it's your Proftrof and we're back again with another Hood Nature video. I don't like this bird, that's it, that's the title. Okay, Hood, okay, let's see which bird
We need
like.
to talk about this because I didn't even know this bird existed until a few
What
hours
the hell is that
ago.
thing?
And I kind of wish I could go back to that. It might be racial profiling, but I don't trust this feathery golf ball purely off principle. And between the mad scientist's hair and the soulless eyes, it honestly looks like Rick and Morty committed sex crimes on the
True.
If anyone knows what this feathery abomination is, I'll be
It does kind of look like it's got Rick's hair. It's got his eyes as well, goddamn.
impressed because I didn't. For those of you that think I'm going way too
What is
hard on
that,
the bird for
pelican?
no reason, it has a mullet. That's not okay.
Hey, that's
Apparently
cool.
they use that long black, I'm talking about their beak. They use that bill the same way you would use tongs at a cookout to snatch small fish, frogs, crabs, and basically anything else. And of course this demon duck is part of the Australian census. And for those of you like me that have never seen this before, it's a royal spoonbill. And this video is not over. Because this bird looks like it was personally designed.
Oh, a different kind of spoonbill. Oh, that don't look royal at all. Oh my god, it looks like a crackhead.
Signed up with my sanity. It looks like a diseased corner store flamingo. And just like flamingos, they're pink because of the carotenoid in the shrimp they eat. But all I really care about is the fact that the Rosetta spoonbill looks like a Jurassic Pride flag. And unlike this Rick and Morty
Jurassic Pride
this deformed flamingo is found in Central and South America. They're harmless to normal people, but not to me because I value my mental health and this is a threat to it.
Okay, these things feathers cost a lot in Red Dead 2.
It's a baby western grebe.
It's
now, what
Sonic.
is a grebe, you ask? The grebe is a type of aquatic diving bird found in Northwest America and part of Canada. We thought they were related to ducks and loons, but they're actually closer to flamingos because of course they are.
What?
They swim exactly like prehistoric birds used to, by
Wait.
turning themselves into submarines
Did that motherfucker just run on water though? Jesus? Jesus?
with feathers. They're able to pull a road runner on water because they slap the water so hard that it creates tiny air pockets that they can partially run over.
Damn.
They're also fast enough to keep from
Imagine how they can slap ass though.
sinking because they can take as many as 10 strides a second through the
Yeah,
power of what
boy.
scientists officially refer to as crackhead determination. Also, they'll eat their own feathers and then pluck them out and feed them to their children. I don't know why they do this. Also, this bird's genus name is Podiceps, which is Latin for anus foot.
Podiceps.
Overall, weird bird. Now, you would expect this kind of nonsense to have an Australian area code, but nah, this Lucifer lizard is as American as student loans in a disregard for the metric system. That's a horned lizard, and yeah, that's actual blood coming out of its eyes.
pretty horny,
when
huh?
pressed, the lizard restricts blood flow leaving the head until the blood pressure ruptures tiny vessels around the eyelids. Not only can this hell gecko squirt eye ketchup up to 5 feet away, but this lizard has aimbot, as ridiculous as that sounds. Basically a Pokemon that went too far. This attack
What if it had an STD? 1 second. God damn it. Okay, we back, sorry about it. Let's keep
is
going.
super effective against candidates like
Oh yeah,
coyotes and
STD
wildcats, because
cannon.
not only is the blood foul tasting, it also confuses the God-fearing out of them. To be fair, if you got blood Febreze by your own Big Mac, it'd probably make you rethink every life choice that brought you there. Also, this
Your
blood
own Big
attack doesn't
Mac.
affect predatory birds, but they have no soul, so of course it doesn't. The
course
horny
it does.
toad, which it's called for some reason, is a state reptile of Wyoming, and
Yo.
you can find them in the American
It looks awesome though. Like if this thing was big and it had fucking wings, that would be a dragon. That would be a dragon.
Southwest. If you see
Squirting
one, it's
dragon.
probably this guy, the Texas horned lizard. But if it sees you, it could have you looking like your messages with your crush. Left on red, disrespect intended. It's funny how it suddenly became my job to explain stuff like this when if you scroll all the way down my TikTok, my videos had nothing to do with animals. The difference a year makes. That's crazy. Anyway, this video was taken on Railay Beach in Krabi, Thailand. And I don't mean to freak you out, but
What's with the horror music, my guy? What's with the Silent Hill music?
they're real. I mean, the monkeys aren't, but the people inside them are. They're performance actors in costume, and this Ewok ritual was staged to freak out tourists that didn't know any better.
fucking God.
It's actually funny, because I could have sworn this video went viral back in 2018.
They
but
look
to be
like
fair, if you thought this was real,
Mirelurks.
you probably weren't alive back then. I like how I said that like I
Mirelurks.
wasn't one of the people that thought this was real, which I was. And these troll monkeys were designed by Tori Raines, a
Troll
Norwegian
monkeys.
performance artist. I'm actually pretty sure you can buy the costumes on eBay. So yeah, sorry to disappoint you, but these Ewoks aren't real. But if it makes you feel any better,
Disappoint?
this Star Wars extra come to life
Yeah, this thing is. But
Here's
it's
how
cute.
this man survived being swallowed by a whale. It's cause technically, he didn't get swallowed. When
What?
lobster diver Michael Packer was diving off Provincetown, Massachusetts, he ended up in a whale's mouthpiece. But what saved him was the whale was a humpback. As a filter feeder, they have bristles called baleen instead of teeth, which is how Packer was able to avoid becoming a pack. But the thing with humpbacks, just like other baleen whales like blue whales, they physically can't swallow a human because their throats are so small that they can't handle anything bigger than a grapefruit. With a throat the size of a small salad plate, trying to deep throat a human would
Wait, it's this big but its throat? Oh. I didn't know that.
Put
That's
him without
awesome
permission. So
for
lucky
us.
For him, the whale couldn't swallow him if it wanted to. Only really dangerous part is that humpback whales are so loud that they can actually burst your eardrums and even cause air bubbles to form inside you, which is an instant RIP. But because Packard was an experienced diver, he already had 2 busted eardrums, which is actually the most impressive part of this story. So what actually happened was a whale accidentally put him in his mouth for about 30 seconds before realizing its mistake and spitting him out. And because he had his scuba gear, he was able to survive without getting any serious injuries. Moral of this video: humpbacks can't swallow you, but they can give you the greatest story you could ever tell at party.
No, that's not the moral. The moral of the story is ocean is fucking evil. Don't go down there. Don't go swimming in it. Don't do it.
His friends can try, but nothing they say will ever top getting Jonah'd by a whale. Okay, fair. I probably should explain that. So yeah, snow leopards aren't actually leopards. Snow leopards are part of the panther squad with lions, tigers, jaguars, and actual leopards.
But they're
cute,
it turns
though. Out of all those cats, snow leopards are genetically closest to tigers. Basically, snow leopards and tigers shared a common ancestor about 2 million years ago. When you think about it, that's not that long ago. For reference, we were believed to have a common ancestor with chimpanzees about 6 to 8 million years ago. So yeah, tigers and snow leopards are cousins, and they're actually way closer to each other than
how cute this motherfucker is.
Snow leopards are to real leopards. Moral of this video: we call them snow leopards, and we really should
never
call
mind.
them ice tigers.
Never mind.
If you're watching this, you're welcome in advance. These are Honduran white bats. They're also called Caribbean tent-making bats, and that's because they'll make little huts by cutting down the middle of a leaf in a way that makes it fall down like a tent that protects them from rain, the hot sun, and predators. And these white bats will huddle together in groups of 10 to 15 and sleep during the day. And because this Caucasian Caribbean bat weighs as much as a couple Skittles, it's one of the smallest sky puppies in the world. And for those of you afraid of bats, this flying Q-tip is a vegan that eats almost nothing but one special type of fig. And as for why they break the rule of nature by wearing white in the jungle, scientists believe they do this because a gang of white bats looks suspiciously like a wasp nest to ops like squirrel monkeys. And the same way girls might sync up and go on the rag at the same time, all the bats in the colony also synchronize and give birth within a couple days of each other. But if I'm being honest, the only reason I told you that was so I'd have an excuse to show you.
Yeah, you can do that with the bros as well.
This. You can find this living cotton ball in Central America in countries like Costa Rica, Panama, Nicaragua, and of course Honduras. Send this to someone who hates bats. I promise you they'll fold. Baby animal facts you didn't know you needed. That's an elephant. Baby dolphins never sleep once for the first month of their life, which means neither does the mother since they have to watch over the child 24/7. And for the mothers about to comment same, nah, like for an entire calendar page, neither the baby or the mother sleeps once, and in that time the baby becomes the mom's shadow, learning how to be a dolphin by mimicking her every move. Baby dolphins get so attached that they'll hang around even when they're old enough to take care of themselves. Sounds familiar, right? Baby gators use their moms as Ubers. Baby alligators ride in their mother's mouth as she carries them in and out of the water. When they get bigger, they'll just...
I also remember from one of the last videos he did, alligators are some of the best moms out there.
Ride on her back. Gotta show love to the fathers too, because the father Gario will carry all of his children on his back to keep them close.
God damn, that's a lot, little motherfuckers.
In the future, he can have up to 100 of his children on his back, because when you don't get child support, you are the child support. Baby elephants basically have an awkward teen phase because they have no idea how to use their trunk. It takes years for them to completely figure it out, but until then, they stumble and trip over themselves. They'll also swing their trunks around, helicopter in a way that's way too familiar. And
I do that too.
The same way a child does.
I have a trunk though.
And once they learn how to blow, you'll see a lot of baby elephants blow bubbles in waters for no reason other than they just find it fun. Baby animal facts that you definitely need.
Armadillo.
That's an armadillo. Baby sea turtles will talk to each other while still in the egg to make sure they all hatch at the same time. Mama sea turtles can lay up to 100 eggs in the clutch, and these fetus franklins will use a series of chirps, grunts, and hybrid tones to coordinate their hatching time. They do this because hatching at the same time gives them safety in numbers when they free-for-all crawl to the ocean. Because when you're that small, your best defense is hoping your brother gets snatched up instead of you. Damn. This is actually a baby panda. When pandas come into the world, they're about 3.5.
That's a baby. I thought it was a rat. It's a... Damn.
5 ounces and the same size as a stick of butter. They're basically born undercooked, and pandas have the smallest
use it as a stick of butter
relative to their mother's size. Baby pandas are 900 times smaller than their mothers. That would be like the average American baby weighing just under 3 ounces. That's about as much as a deck of playing cards. Baby pandas are stupidly tiny. The 9-banded armadillo always has quadruplets. No, like every single time. It's always 4. That's because the armadillo fertilized egg will split into 4 identical embryos, meaning like Ninja Turtles or a frat boy with low standards, armadillos always come in 4s. Also, this turtle gerbil decides when it wants to be pregnant, procrastinating being knocked up for up to 4 months to make sure the shell puppies are born when it's most convenient. You wish that were you.
Wow. Gotta get to 8 minutes, lol. Wait, what happens at 8 minutes? Is that like a new YouTube algorithm thing? I didn't know that was a thing. Anyway, okay, that was it. I don't like this bird, but that's the title. We found out some new stuff. Dude got swallowed by a whale. Wasn't even a hentai. Weird shit, huh? Goddamn nature, you scary. You scary, nature. Anyway, if you want to see more Hood Nature reactions by a boy, playlist is up here. Quick thank you to the YouTube members and Patreons. Thank you all for the support. I appreciate you all, and yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and have a nice day. Okay? Bye-bye.